You clicked for jobs, but here's the twist. In 5 high-paying states, the paychecks are fat and the neighborhoods are thinning. People aren't just leaving, they're fleeing the math. Why? Because a 6-figure salary there buys you the lifestyle of a barista in the Midwest. Let that sink in. We're breaking down 5 hotspots where employers are hiring, yet U-Hauls are still pointed out. Housing that doesn't exist. Costs that don't care about your promotion. And in one state, the infrastructure is so tired it turns career wins into daily losses. You're not ready for what number 3 exposes. Number 1, California. You land $150,000 in the Bay or LA and think you cracked the code. But here's the catch. Taxes bite hard, your take-home shrinks, and the median 1-bedroom rent wants about half of what's left. Toss in parking near your office and a transit pass because traffic punishes late starts, and suddenly you're living like a grad student with nicer sneakers. Jobs are back, tech refills teams, warehouses hum, hospitals post openings non-stop. So why are people bailing? Because the daily burn rate is brutal. Childcare runs like a second mortgage. Gas and insurance feel like luxury subscriptions you never cancel. Your raise disappears into fixed costs before it even hits your account. Let's break it down with what the numbers keep saying. In the year ending June 2023, California lost well over 200,000 residents to other states, and the roughly 74,000 arriving from overseas didn't plug the hole. The population dip has eased, but the churn hasn't stopped. Housing supply is locked up by zoning rules and long permitting lines, so rent stays sticky high even when demand cools. That's how you get job boards full and U-Hauls full at the same time. Number 2, Hawaii. You land a healthcare or hospitality management role on Oahu. Ocean view at lunch. Then your landlord drops the starter pack. First month, last month, and bring 3 roommates unless you like bunk beds with a view. Tourism is roaring again. Cranes are moving, job boards stay full, but neighborhoods keep thinning out. How does that happen? Because paychecks can't outrun island math. Employers hire and households still pack. It's real, it's happening. Here's what nobody tells you. Limited buildable land squeezes supply. Importing lumber, drywall, and even eggs stacks a permanent cost premium. Call it the paradise tax. Short-term rentals skim off long-term units, especially near beaches. Your grocery run prices like airport sushi. Need to see family on another island? Add an inter-island flight to your monthly errands, like buying a bus pass made of jet fuel. The data backs the drift. Between July 2022 and June 2023, Hawaii's population dipped about 0.3%. Domestic outmigration outpaced international arrivals. Wages lag the speed of housing and food inflation, so even good raises feel fake. Maui's wildfire rebuild ramps construction demand while thousands of displaced residents still need roofs, which pushes rents and wait lists higher across islands. So here's the thing. A $120,000 salary in Honolulu buys the lifestyle of roughly $45,000 in the Midwest once you add rent, utilities, and food. It's like paying luxury prices for economy legroom. Paradise tax is real. If Hawaii's cost is the killer, the next state's problem is weirder. Jobs are open, but there's literally nowhere to live near them. Number 3, New Mexico. Energy, defense, healthcare, everywhere you look in New Mexico, it's apply now. You lock a gig in Albuquerque or near the oil patch and think you're set. Then you start the apartment hunt within a 30-minute radius and realize the answer is a key card to a hotel. Employers are begging. Paychecks look better than last year. But near the job sites, vacancy is microscopic. In Hobbs and Carlsbad, the oil boom means man camps are full and RV parks have wait lists. Some hotels flipped to monthly stays, which sounds fine until you're cooking on a hot plate and paying resort prices for cable that buffers like it's 2009. But here's what nobody tells you. Santa Fe's arts and tourism magnet pulls second homes and short-term rentals out of the pool, so workers get boxed out. Duplexes and small multifamily run into zoning that treats them like UFOs. Long hearings, slow permits, fewer doors. Meanwhile, Los Alamos adds high-paid defense and research roles faster than apartments appear, so rents climb and commutes stretch. The pattern is the same. Localized booms on top of a statewide underbuild. Near the Permian and Los Alamos, rental stock is short and prices jump. Small towns absorbing workforce spikes strain roads, water, and services, which slows new projects and keeps supply tight. So, the offer looks great until you tally reality. 60-mile drives, $2,000 for a converted garage, or a wait list measured in seasons. You can't take a job you can't live near. And if you thought New Mexico was tight, the next state runs out of winterized rentals before Halloween. Number 4, Vermont. Remote work paradise. Ski every weekend, maple on tap. Then the listing hits. A cozy summer cabin with no insulation, a hot plate, and 4G that thinks it's 2011. You bring a space heater, the power bill faints, and your Zoom call looks like stop motion. Here's the catch. Hospitals, schools, and trades are hiring. They'll onboard you fast. But the starter stock vanished under second homes and short-term rentals, especially in resort counties. Winter arrives, seasonal demand spikes, and year-round renters get squeezed into whatever's left. Garages, basement studios, or week-to-week motels that won't let you receive packages. Let's break it down. Year-round rental inventory is microscopic where the jobs cluster. Median home prices climbed while wages crawled, so buying your way out is a fantasy. Want to add a unit? Septic rules and zoning hoops slow small projects to a crawl, which keeps supply frozen. Post-pandemic in-migration cooled, but the inventory never reset. The shelves stayed empty even as arrivals eased. Some towns test AD-US and short-term rental caps, but results are uneven and too small to dent the deficit. So here's the thing. You can have the job or the zip code, not both. A hospital will sign you tomorrow. The town won't house you till next spring. That's how you get job growth with shrinking headcount. But our last state flips the script. Jobs exist, housing exists, and yet people still leave. Because daily life breaks you down. Number 5, West Virginia. You get a solid offer in manufacturing, energy, or healthcare. You're ready to start. Then week 1 hits. A landslide closes the shortcut. Your broadband drops to dial-up vibes, and the bridge on your route is under review for the 3rd month. The job's fine. The commute is a scavenger hunt. Here's the catch. The work is real, but the infrastructure is tired. Roads crumble. Water systems need upgrades. Digital service goes from decent to gone with one storm. Families move in for steady pay and tap out from daily friction. It's not one bad day, it's the grind. Let's break it down. Decades of population loss shrank the tax base, so maintenance got kicked down the road, then off the road. Deferred fixes stack up, and closures happen. Rural hospital shutdowns reshape basic errands into 60-plus minute drives, which wrecks schedules and raises risk. Broadband deserts ruin remote work and telehealth. Bad for parents, worse for caregivers. The data lines up. West Virginia kept losing residents into 2023. Domestic outmigration didn't let up. Federal infrastructure money is coming, but build-outs lag what people need now. Employers can hire, but keeping people is the problem when every workday requires detours and hotspot roulette. So, here's the thing. When a good job comes with 2 hours of reroutes and spotty utilities, people don't quit the job, they quit the state. That's the golden handcuff snapping.